Welcome to this training video on the setup of general ledger accounts under the Divisions and Departments module. In this video we're going to look at how we set up divisions and departments and how we use the system to create the general ledger account codes for those divisions and departments. I'm going to come into the general ledger menu option number 7 in this case, and I can see in here that we've got a master general ledger account list, the create divisions GL accounts, and the main general ledger account list. The main general ledger account list is the account list that gets used throughout the software. So if I wanted to do a general ledger journal or a creditor's invoice to a general ledger account, the list that we see under menu option number 3 is the list of all the accounts that I'm going to be able to pick from. Menu option number 1 is where we set up the accounts that are going to be part of all of our divisions and departments. So if I come into that and press enter to look at them all, I can see that I've got 6 different general ledger accounts here that are going to get set up. And if I pull up one of these accounts, such as this job sales revenue, we can see that the setup of this screen is actually quite similar to what we would have under a normal general ledger account setup screen. The difference has been that it has a maximum suggested length here of our code, but everything else about it is very much the same as what we would do under the normal general ledger account setup screen. Once I've got those master accounts set up and ready to go, I can use the system to generate my divisions and departments accounts. So if I go into menu option number 2 here, it has on this screen here, how do we want to create these codes? Do we want to have departments and divisions? And in this case I've said yes to both. Or do we just want to have just departments or just divisions? In which case we can select no and it will turn that feature off. It asks us here what the default department's going to be and division, and how much space do we want out of our general ledger account code for the department and for the division. You can see here that we can have separators in between them. So if I want to remove this full stop from here and have no separator, we've now got more room to be able to fit in the division and department. You can see our dep and division there. The divisions and department codes are set up under menu option number 2 here, and you can see that I've set up 6 different departments and 4 different divisions. Menu option number 1 here is the same as it was on the previous menu, and that's where we can set up those master accounts. The master file creation routine is where we're going to go though. Underneath here we've got a third link back to those general ledger master accounts if we're wanting to set them up. We can also get the report to filter to say only run certain general ledger accounts. When we're happy with that, we just click on this run button. And what that's going to do is that for each of those 6 general ledger accounts that we had set up, for each of the combinations of divisions and departments, 4 by 6, 24, we're going to create that many different general ledger accounts. Now I'm going to do a filtered search here just to find the ones that we're creating that have a department set up. So you can see in my filtered search here that I've pulled up just all the ones that are the job sales accounts, and you can see the 24 different general ledger accounts that have been created with the different departments and divisions to them. To make these accounts active through the system, all we need to do is to update them. So I'm just going to select from here update and click on all records, and it will then update those. That's just updating the inquiry screen so that those general ledger accounts will now appear under all the different areas of the system that they need to be. We haven't looked here in this video at running the reports under the divisions and departments, which will be covered in another video. But the setup of where these accounts get used automatically in the system hasn't also been looked at here. But you're best to talk with InterAcct because each of the clients that's implemented this system has had slightly different needs for how that automatically happens through their software. If you've got any other questions, please email support@interact.com.au. Thank you.